Tuesday. I didn't film anything yesterday. I did about 4 hours of work. I think I worked from 10 to 2. Then I just chilled the rest of the afternoon. I haven't been out of the house since last Thursday. It's just been too hot. Too hot. I think this is our last day in the 90s. But tomorrow I have to leave in the morning to take Dad to the hospital for a blood draw. I'm going to just drop him off at the door and then go park and have him call me and I'll come pick him up. And then take payroll and stuff for the shop. And I'm sure he'll want to eat something also because he has to fast. He can't eat past 8:30 tonight. So when he went to go to bingo, I'm like, remember, don't eat past 8:30. I guess the hospital, I'll call them today also to check him in for his CT scan, which is next week. I don't even know what time that is. Next week is CT scan, then doctor's appointment to go over the blood that's getting drawn tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a hectic day work-wise. It's just... See, I was at my desk for like 5 hours straight, and I took a little break, and then like another hour just to tie up some loose ends that had come in while I was chilling. And because everybody had yesterday off, so we're running at a day deficit. Other than that, at least it went pretty smooth. It was just hectic but smooth. I talked to one of our customers this morning, and then about 4:30 she called, and it rang and hung up, and I called her back. I'm like, hey, did you just call me? She goes, my butt dialed you. And I'm like, hey, you are not the first person to butt dial me. It is quite all right. That just gave me a chuckle. I talked to a few customers today, actually. But okay. That's about it. Just got done eating a big bowl of salad. And I have a caramel apple with nuts sitting in front of me, thawing out a little bit. It was in the refrigerator, so it's a little tough. So I'm just letting it sit here, mellow. Maybe about a half hour, 45 minutes will be a little easier to bite. But okay, I'm out. We are out in a monsoon. It's pouring out. It's a little after 8 in the morning. We had to get a little bit of gas, and we're gonna take Dad over to drop him off at the door of the hospital to go in and get his blood drawn and pee in a cup thing. But man, it is just pouring. Then we got to run payroll at the shop. I was gonna do some other things around town, like go to State Farm and go pay our water bill and stuff, but I'm going to wait till we come back because it's not supposed to be rainy then. This is just supposed to last for a few hours this morning. So by the time we get back to town, hopefully it won't be pouring. It's fun. But yeah, I had to mop down the inside of my door with some napkins because it was just pouring. Okay, goodbye. I got the last parking lot in this parking lot outside the hospital. They do not have a very big parking lot, and there's like 2 other people doing circles around here looking for one. It is full. It is full. The only empty spots are physician spots, and I think someone just parked in one actually, when they're not supposed to, but it is packed. It must be people who come in the morning and get their, I don't know what, but oh, there's a third one now. It's like little vultures heading around and around the parking lot. It's not very big at all. But all right. It's starting to slow down and rain though. That's nice. I have one just going in front of me going one way, one the other. Here comes another one. Yeah. I don't know how they'd have more parking here, but it's a very small parking lot. Good Lord! The monsoon it got real calm for a second, and then it just opened up and poured. Man. Alright, we're still waiting for Dad to call. I just talked to my cousin Ron. Hang on, I'll turn you around. I just talked to Ron and said, how's your rainy Wednesday going? I said tomorrow I might not be around for a little while because I'm taking his Uncle Neil to a movie. Dad wants to go see the movie The Hill, the baseball movie, and Dad never asks to go to a movie. So I'm gonna do that. Good Lord. It is just, there's a car in front of me. He just got in his car, and halfway to his car from the door, it just poured on him, and I'm like, oh, that person is drenched. And I'm still seeing people just circling, looking for a parking spot. I'm glad I got this one. That's all I gotta say. A little message. Dad got out of the hospital, and now we're driving through Berrien Springs, Michigan, and he goes, stop at Apple Valley. I want to pull the coupon out of our coupon book, because buy 6 donuts, get 6 free, and you know he loves a donut. I said, well, if you get me one, get me more of the plain, or just like a cinnamon sugar donut or a plain donut. That's my lane for donuts. So off he went, because we're never over here in the morning, and they sell a lot of donuts, you know. By the time we would get here, the last couple times Dad's looked, they never had any. But it's a little after 9, so maybe they'll have some this morning. He was excited. He goes, yeah, we never get to use this coupon because we're never over here in the morning. So yeah, and they just happen to have a spot here underneath like an overhang beside the building. So he's like, this worked out perfect. I told him I'm taking to a movie tomorrow. He's excited about that. And I got to get our popcorn buckets and scour them out because Thursday's free popcorn day if they have their buckets. So we each got a bucket to get free popcorn. So we're gonna go to like I don't know if we're gonna go to the 12. Probably 12:45. We're probably gonna go to that one. Maybe at 12:30. It's 12 something. Because I think 3:30 would be a little too late in the afternoon. By the time you get out, it'd be evening, and so we'll probably go to the 12 something one. Have a little popcorn, have a little soda pop. Because with popcorn, you either have to have like a Pepsi or a root beer. None of the sodas or Coke. I'm team Pepsi and Dad's team Coke, so we usually have both when we have soda in the refrigerator. He just bought himself Coke for the first time. The other day it was on sale. He got a couple 12 packs and put them in the fridge. So I guess the first time we've had canned Coke in our refrigerator in I don't know how long. Okay, I'm just yakking now. Wasting time. We're going. We're on our last errand. Dad's running in to State Farm to pay his homeowner's insurance, and we're done. We went out for breakfast at a place called Sophia's House of Pancakes up by the shop, and I purposely ordered pancakes as my side instead of toast because I knew I was going to bring those home, but I only ended up eating like half my omelet and half my potatoes. So I have breakfast for dinner in the back, and Dad he ate all his pancakes and had about a little less than half of his. He got something called an Irish skillet. It has like corned beef, potatoes, onion, and green peppers, and topped with eggs. And when he set it all down, he goes, I'm gonna eat it all. And I'm thinking he is not gonna eat it all because he was just really hungry because he'd been fasting since yesterday. So I'm like, this story's gonna change very quickly. And then he goes, I think I'm gonna need a box. He didn't eat all his pancakes, but he did bring most of his other breakfast home. Here he comes, and we got to go home, which is over here across the street. Bye. We just got out of the movie. I saw because there's a lady in line behind us. A lot of people had buckets today because, you know, like I said, Thursday's free popcorn day if you have a bucket. And the woman behind me, I'm like, why does your face look so familiar? And she said, well, I used to be a UPS driver. I'm like, you used to come to the Berrien County Record, the newspaper where I used to work. And she goes, that's right, that's where I know you from too. I'm like, I hadn't seen her face since 2011, so it's been a little bit. So it was cool to see her. And then there was a lady after. I'm like, your face looks familiar. I said, are you from Buchanan? She's like, no. And she told me where she's from. She goes, I get a lot. I get a lot of people who think they know me. She said, I must have one of these faces that just looks familiar. She said, but thank you for stopping saying hi. She was very sweet. But yeah, we got the tickets to go to the movie, and then we got the free popcorn, and then our drinks. I think I paid $15 for our drinks, popcorn, and movie. So that wasn't bad. That popcorn was so good. I haven't had movie popcorn in a hot minute. And Dad's not a popcorn eater unless he goes to the movies. And at theirs, you put like popcorn in and however much butter you want. And I layer it. And but I don't overdo it. Man, Dad's popcorn bucket, boy, he hit the butter. I said, man, you got a lot of butter in yours. He goes, that's the only way. But now we're at the grocery store. He wanted to go in here and get some Braunschweiger. And we need bread because I'm going to go home and have tomato sandwich for dinner because all I've had today is popcorn and a bark for a beer at the movie theater. But my cousin Joanne dropped off some tomatoes yesterday, so I'm going to eat a tomato sandwich from her garden. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Hello, it's evening time, like 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock yet? 7:50, close enough. Starting to get dark outside. Dad is off. Tonight is opening night of football. Usually they only get together on Mondays, but the guys all want to do it today. They're all retired, so Vern called earlier in the week going, Humper, Thursday opening night. It's the Lions and the Chiefs, I think, and they're big Lions fans, the guys. And Dad's like, I'll come. And then Dad called Odie, and I think Odie's gonna go. And then Dad called our other friend Milt, and I think Milt's gonna go. So Dad took snacks. I don't know what he took. So yeah. And then next Monday, it'll be a Monday night thing. And it's also officially windows open weather again. The hot weather is gone. I think today's high was only like 70. It's 64 out now. It's going to be so nice sleeping in my room tonight. I love it when it's cool / cold. I love it. I only have my window open a little bit though because there's a breeze. Dad had the bathroom window open really wide. I just had to shut that down because it was getting cold, a cold breeze coming through there. So yeah. We got home from the grocery store. We came in and had a little bite to eat and my insides went, no. I didn't get sick, but I did have to go potty and I didn't feel good. And it wasn't right away. I went in, got my computer all booted up, went through my work on my desk, and then my stomach started going, hi. And I'm like, oh no. And then I'll get the little sweats and I'll feel a little bit clammy and shaky and I'm like, no. And but luckily, because I thought I was gonna, but I just kind of closed my eyes, breathed in and out, sat there with a breeze from the bathroom window blowing on me. I'm like, no, you are not going to puke today, Stacy, and it's not going to happen. But I won the argument with my body, so I just went back in my room, shut everything down, just laid down, opened up my window because I didn't have it open yet, and just kind of chilled. Watched some videos, played some games, flipped through Facebook. Yeah. Oh, and when we came home earlier, I had an argument with a spider. He was one of those little tiny little furry ones that run real fast. And he was right by the front door, and I'm like, you're not going in the house. So just move. I tried to move him with my hand, because I'm not afraid of spiders and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, you got to get out of my way, because you're not going in the house. But he wouldn't listen to me, and then finally, he went down by my feet. So I got my foot and scooted him. Finally, I got him far enough away from the door where I shuffled in real fast and shut the door before he could follow me in the house. Yeah. Dad's like, what were you talking to? I'm like, I was arguing with a spider. So, but he was bound and determined to come in the house when the door opened. Because in my mind, he knew it was a house and he knew we wanted to come in. I know it's not factual. But now I'm going to get the last of my salad that's in the refrigerator. I just have a little bit left. And watermelon. We're to the point where there's not much in the refrigerator right now. But my stomach doesn't want a whole lot right now anyway. Maybe just a little salad. Yesterday, when we went out for breakfast, did I tell you when we went out for breakfast, after Dad had a blood draw in the morning, that breakfast fed me 3 meals. I mean, because I purposely ordered the pancakes knowing I was going to bring those home. Because you could get like toast, pancakes, biscuits, whatever. So, out comes the omelet. Apparently, their omelets are 5-egg omelets. So the omelets and potatoes were hefty. So I'm like, well, this isn't going to happen either. So I ate half. And then for our late lunch, I ate the other half. And then for dinner, I had pancakes. So I was impressed that one meal from a restaurant fed me 3 times. That's my first time having breakfast there, and it was very good. But I've probably told you all this because, you know, my mind is a little bit feeble. But alright, I'm going to put these clips together and get this uploaded. Tomorrow I won't be filming anything. Tomorrow's going to be a stay home. I'm hoping the girls at the other office have the EOMs done, which is the end of month billing, because I need to do that for the farmers and stuff for August. But with the holiday and stuff, they're a little bit behind. But I talked to Michelle today, and she's like, hopefully we'll have it done tomorrow. Amy's gone through it a few times. She wants me to sit there with her just to make sure everything looks correct, and it should be done. I'm like, okay, that'll be my Friday project, is to do my EOM billing. She's like, okay. So, hopefully, I'll get an email saying they're all done. And I go, hip hip, hooray! Okay, now I'm going to shut up. Bye!